Hi, I'm Ali and a warm welcome to Face Yoga Master. So in today's video, I thought I would share with you how to reduce those puffy eyes naturally using a Gua Sha tool here. Now this is a rose quartz Gua Sha. They do come in various other materials, and for instance I have one here which is a jade. So we're going to do a little bit of lymphatic drainage work here to really help reduce toxins and waste which can build up into this area to really help the puffy eyes. So first things first, I like to start off with clean skin, and as always I'm using a little bit of facial oil. I've got some rosehip oil here. If you have an eye cream, that's great too, or even a face cream, just something so we've got kind of like a slip and glide, so you're not compromising the skin by dragging and pulling at it. So just placing onto the fingers, and then just where the bone is by the eye, just gently pat along the bone. Whatever you apply under your eyes is going to act like drawing blotting paper, if you like, and is going to draw within. So you don't need to be too far up. And then just place the facial oil on the side of the ears and just down by the side of the neck. So what we're going to do, I'm going to use the rose quartz here today, nice little small one, great for the eyes. And you want to make sure that it's already washed and been clean. You don't want to be transferring any bacteria from your Gua Sha tool onto your skin. So nice, so it's been previously washed in a sort of a light soapy water and then rinsed with a nice cool water. If you like, particularly if you have puffy eyes, if you want to place it into the fridge first, that will really help because it'll be a nice cooling effect under the eyes. So with the first bit, we're just on the top parts here, I'm just going to place it. So this bit here, which is almost like an indentation by the bone, and just very gently gliding under the eyes towards the temple, and just give it a little wiggle when you get to the hairline. Now I'm also holding onto my nose just by the side, just for a little bit of an anchor. Particularly if you have older skin and your skin has less elastine and is slightly more wrinkly. I'm in my mid-50s now, so I'm up there with that. You really don't want to be dragging and pulling at the skin. So just smoothing out all the toxins and waste, if you like. What we're doing, it's actually close to the surface of the skin, which is the lymph. So the lymph, which is close to the surface of the skin, we're actually moving the toxins and waste within it. And that's when sometimes you can get a build-up of puffy eyes. And then let's work on the other side. Again, fingers onto the nose as an anchor, little middle parts here where the bone is, and just very gently glide. Now this is a great one to do, particularly if you've woken up in the morning with puffy eyes. Sometimes it can be accumulation of maybe too much salt or sugar in the diet or dehydration. Another great tip is to use a tea bag which had been previously placed in hot water and cooled down, which is green tea. This will actually, placed on the eyes, will actually help with those puffiness as well. And then just very gently gliding along. And one other tip is when you are sleeping, to make sure that your head is slightly more elevated, so everything's sort of coming down, if you like, rather than if you're so flat, everything sort of stagnates and can hold into the, sort of stay within the eye area. So again, we're just gently massaging. So now I'm going to take these sort of the parts here, and then we're just going to massage between the eyes, which is a great acupressure point. Massaging one way and then lightly the other, and the touch on the Gua Sha tool is nice and delicate. And then just gliding above the eyes, again towards the temples. If you like, you can take a couple of deep belly breaths in through the nose as well and out through the mouth to really help with blood flow and circulation to the head and the neck area. And then on the other side. Now obviously if you don't have a Gua Sha tool, You can use your fingers whilst doing this, or I will leave a something in the description box down below if you'd like to purchase one. And one last time. Now, where the pupil of the eye is, if you come down with your finger to the bone, that's a great acupressure point. So again, we're going to take the little corner parts here, place it from the pupil all the way down, and just very gently pulsate to begin with. And then if you like, a very, very light touch, feather light touch one way and then the other. Round circular motion, and again just pulsate. And then on the other side, from the pupil all the way down where the bone is, just come along, and then if you can just pulsate a few times, very nice and light, and then the other, round circular motion one way and then the other, and then just finish off pulsating again. And then again with the top part of our Gua Sha tool, placing hand as an anchor, just gently gliding towards the temples, moving toxins and waste within the lymph. And on the other side. So now we're going to come from the nose area here, sort of just above the eye, and we're going to come down the side of the nose and then under the cheekbone towards the ears. So I'm going to use this sort of little point here. You can use this part if you like, but you can get in a bit deeper with this. Get in a bit further in, just gently glide by the side of the nose and then under the cheekbone towards the ears. And then on the other side, using our little pointer bit on the end, gliding down by the side of the nose. Always want to swallow. You can almost feel things, toxins and waste moving along. And then gliding under the cheekbone towards the ears. Now, I forgot to say, when I do use my Gua Sha tool, I do like to use it fairly flat for more surface area rather than having it slightly more protruding out and scraping at the skin. I prefer to use it nice and flat. So now what we're going to do, let's get ready for some lymphatic drainage, because we've moved toxins and waste literally to the side, if you like, to the temples, and we want to kind of release it into the rest of the body. So again, with our parts here, I'm just now gently gliding from the temple to the front of the ear where we have plenty of lymph nodes. And then behind the ear, again, plenty of lymph nodes here. Nice delicate touch, and then gliding down the big SCM muscle, down by the side of the neck to the collarbone. Again, using the tool nice and flat. And then on the other side, from the top, from the temples down to the front of the ear where we have plenty of lymph nodes. And then behind the ear. Again, I always want to swallow as you feel everything moving. And then down the side of the neck, down to the collarbone. And then I always like to finish off with a final lymphatic drainage massage release if I'm doing facial yoga, facial massage, or as I say, even using a Gua Sha tool. So from the chin all the way down where our collarbone is, just above we have some indentations. And if you can just give those a few gentle presses, this will release all the toxins and waste to really help reduce those puffy eyes using our Gua Sha tool into the body ready for elimination. So if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing for more content. I will leave another video just here if you'd like to join me there on how I use the Gua Sha on other parts of the face. And please comment down below, tell me where you're from, and if there's any other facial massage exercises or any lymphatic drainage or fascia work you'd like me to share with you. And I really look forward to seeing you in the next one. Okay, bye.